Meet Olivia, a woman who's lived life on her own terms, embracing adventure, passion, and connection with an open heart. She's not your conventional heroine. She's a mosaic of experiences, laughter, and moments of vulnerability. From the moment Olivia stepped into the world, she danced to the rhythm of her own desires. Growing up, she was the girl who climbed trees higher than anyone dared, who kissed boys behind the school gym, and who dreamt of faraway places while sitting in the back of her classroom. Her spirit was untamed, her laughter infectious, and her curiosity boundless. As she stepped into adulthood, Olivia carried that same spark. She wasn't afraid to explore her desires, to indulge in the pleasures life had to offer. She traveled the world, her passport stamped with memories of sun-kissed beaches, bustling city streets, and quiet mountain retreats. Each new destination brought with it a chance to connect, to learn, and to love. Olivia's love life was a kaleidoscope of experiences. She reveled in the joy of new encounters, in the electricity of a first kiss, and in the warmth of shared laughter. She loved fiercely and fearlessly, understanding that each relationship, whether fleeting or enduring, had something to teach her about herself and about the world. Some may have judged Olivia for the number of hearts she left in her wake, but she wore her experiences proudly, like badges of honor. She believed that love wasn't confined to one person or one moment but was instead a vast ocean waiting to be explored. And in each embrace, she found a piece of herself, a reminder of the depth of her capacity to feel and to connect. But amidst the whirlwind of passion and adventure, Olivia also knew moments of doubt and vulnerability. She faced heartbreak, loneliness, and uncertainty with the same resilience that had carried her through life's highs. And through it all, she remained true to herself, refusing to be defined by society's expectations or limitations. And there was Ethan, a man of quiet strength and unwavering integrity. He's the kind of guy who believes in love that lasts, in commitment, and in building something meaningful with someone special. Unlike Olivia, Ethan's love life has been more reserved, marked by a few significant relationships rather than a string of passionate flings. Their paths crossed one ordinary day, amidst the hustle and bustle of a bustling city street. Ethan was drawn to Olivia's vibrant energy, her laughter ringing out like music in the air. And Olivia, ever the seeker of connection, found herself intrigued by Ethan's quiet confidence and the warmth in his eyes. Their connection was immediate, like two pieces of a puzzle finally finding their match. Despite the differences in approach to love and relationships, Ethan and Olivia found common ground in their shared values and mutual respect for one another. They embarked on a journey together, navigating the highs and lows of life side by side. For Ethan, being with Olivia was a revelation. She challenged him to step outside of his comfort zone, to embrace spontaneity and adventure in a way he never had before. And in return, Ethan offered Olivia a sense of stability and security, a safe harbor in the stormy seas of life. Their relationship was built on a foundation of trust, communication, and mutual admiration. They laughed together, cried together, and grew together, each moment strengthening the bond between them. And while Olivia may have had more romantic conquests in her past, Ethan never once doubted the depth of her love for him or the sincerity of her commitment. In Ethan, Olivia found a partner who cherished her for who she was, flaws and all. He saw beyond her wild spirit and adventurous nature to the woman beneath. Someone with a heart full of love to give and a soul hungry for connection. And in Olivia, Ethan found a love that was worth waiting for, a love that felt like coming home after a long journey. Together, they wrote a new chapter in each other's lives, one marked by laughter, love, and a deep sense of mutual respect. And as they walked hand in hand into the sunset, they knew that their love story was just beginning, a testament to the power of finding love in unexpected places, and the beauty of two souls finding solace in each other's embrace. Along the way, Olivia found herself grappling with a sense of unease, a nagging feeling that whispered doubts into the recesses of her mind. Despite Ethan's kindness, humility, and gentle nature, there was a part of her that yearned for the fiery passion and unpredictability she had experienced in her past relationships. She struggled to reconcile her past with her present, torn between the familiarity of her old ways and the stability that Ethan offered. In her moments of doubt, she found herself questioning whether she was settling for something less than what she truly desired, whether she was sacrificing her own happiness for the sake of security. Ethan, sensing Olivia's inner turmoil, tried to reassure her, to show her through his actions that his love for her was real and unwavering. He showered her with affection, listened to her fears, and held her close in moments of vulnerability. But try as he might, he couldn't shake the feeling that Olivia's heart was still searching for something more. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Olivia found herself increasingly restless, her thoughts consumed by memories of passion and excitement she had known in the past. She wondered if she was doing herself and Ethan a disservice by staying in a relationship that didn't ignite the same flames of desire she had felt before. Caught between her desire for adventure and her longing for stability, Olivia faced a decision that would shape the course of her life. Would she continue to settle for a love that felt safe but lacked the intensity she craved, or would she take a leap into the unknown in search of something more? In the end, Olivia's heart led her down a path she never thought she'd take. Despite Ethan's love and devotion, she couldn't ignore the call of her restless spirit, the need to explore the depths of her own desires without restraint. With a heavy heart and tears in her eyes, she made the difficult choice to part ways with Ethan, knowing that it was the only way she could truly find herself. As she walked away from the man who had loved her with all his heart, Olivia felt a mixture of sadness and relief wash over her. She knew that the road ahead would be fraught with challenges and uncertainty, but she also knew that it was a journey she had to take if she ever hoped to find the kind of love she had been searching for all along. And so, with determination in her heart and a fire in her soul, she set out to chase her own version of happily ever after, wherever it may lead. After Olivia left Ethan, she threw herself headlong into a whirlwind romance with another man, drawn in by his charm, confidence, and the promise of excitement. But as time passed, she began to see cracks in the facade, glimpses of the toxicity that lurked beneath the surface. Her new partner was possessive, controlling, and prone to fits of jealousy that left Olivia feeling suffocated and trapped. She tried to convince herself that it was just a phase, that things would get better with time, but deep down, she knew that she had traded her happiness for the fleeting rush of emotions. As the toxicity of the relationship began to take its toll, Olivia found herself sinking into a sea of sadness and regret. She longed for the stability and security she had once had with Ethan, realizing too late that she had let her fears and insecurities drive her away from the one person who had truly loved her unconditionally. In moments of quiet reflection, Olivia couldn't help but wonder what might have been if she had chosen differently, if she had been brave enough to embrace the love that Ethan had offered her. She realized that she had let her past experiences cloud her judgment, leading her to make decisions based on fear rather than love. With a heavy heart, Olivia knew that she had to make a change if she ever hoped to find true happiness again. She mustered the strength to walk away from the toxic relationship, determined to reclaim her sense of self and rebuild her life on her own terms. It wasn't easy, and there were moments when she felt lost and alone, but with each step forward, Olivia felt a glimmer of hope flicker within her heart. She began to rediscover the things that brought her joy, the simple pleasures of laughter, friendship, and self-discovery. As time passed, Olivia learned to forgive herself for her past mistakes and to embrace the lessons they had taught her. She realized that happiness wasn't something to be found in another person, but rather something to be cultivated from within. And so, with a newfound sense of purpose and determination, Olivia set out to rebuild her life, one step at a time. She knew that the road ahead would be challenging, but she also knew that she was stronger and wiser because of the journey she had been on. As she looked to the future with hopeful eyes, Olivia knew that she was finally on the path to finding the happiness and fulfillment she had been searching for all along. And this time, she wouldn't let anything stand in her way.